Oh, we're back to raining. So we're within striking distance here of the clinic that we desperately need, but I've seen a little bit of an error. Not an error. I've seen a little bit of a warning saying that there are unfulfilled medium wealth jobs. Everything is trying to keep me from doing this. Everything is trying to keep me from doing that. Dropping a clinic, helping these peeps. God damn it. So we'll cut that for the end of episode 2. Well, to fix this low medium wealth job output, is that close enough? It's a bit too far. Too bad I can't have this basketball court just stick out. Let's see. Baseball. Baseball. We'll have this one there. Yeah? Is that enough? Oops. Looks like it's good enough. Got some medium wealth in a larger area, which is good. These houses should start expanding, which will bring in a little bit more money. Our population has dropped quite a bit because I was close to 4,000 at one point. Now I'm down about 500 people. Dropping that soccer field. I'm sorry, soccer field, not a baseball field. Right after the World Cup, you would think it would be just drilled into my head that soccer exists, even though I'm not a fan. But that's just me. Anyhow, because we have these wealth requirements, people looking to have fancy houses, fancy jobs, we're not going to have that clinic anytime soon, which is a bummer. But maybe through the magic of editing, we can get there. Just going to go ahead and cut through some of this here. Look for cuticle nippers and make a fair amount of noise. Cannot find cuticle nippers. Alright, look at this. We've got, oh look at this, everybody shop now. New big box stores offer great deals on huge stacks of tube socks. Got a nice little soccer game for these people. Even the ball is moving around. We've got yellow versus orange. That's great and fabulous. What is this? Town Hall has something for me. Get a little class. Mayor, all the classrooms are filled to capacity. I'll do it. We'll go ahead and add a little bit more storage. That's the town hall. That's the school. That's fine. It's fine. We're closer to clinic by a little bit. Maybe some more magical editing will bring that to fruition. Finally, we're up to 20,000 simoleons. So before I do anything else, let's go ahead and drop this clinic. Because I am tired of people complaining about being ill. Where's a good place? I know that the clinic can expand on one side. It's a shame there isn't an ability to mirror some of these buildings. For instance, the recycling center, you can have a couple of modules that will stick off the back. For instance, if this were a recycling center, you could have them stick off the back, but only on one side will they extend. Will one extend very far? If I could mirror it, perhaps I could stick it that way. But to my knowledge, there is not a way to do that. So I know I just said before I do anything else, let's go ahead and drop the clinic, but let's get the avenue here. It's about an hour's worth of revenue. Down to 19,000. 2,000 will come up quite quickly. I don't like to put the clinics on just a regular street because the ambulances have a hard time getting around on regular streets. So let's just jump forward a moment or two, get that last bit of cash, and I can finally drop this nonsense. Boom. Look at that. No more waiting. Health coverage for neighbors, which I will probably never use in this playthrough, which is fine. 4 deaths a day. I can see why people would be peeved and unhappy with that. Population has dropped quite a bit. It's about, what is that, half? No, I'm horrible at math. About a quarter, a third of what it was previously. We're below 2,000 where we were at about 3,500. That's because we have all of these medium wealth houses now. Are they at least happy moving forward in density? That's good. I'm going to have to start upgrading streets. These streets are, at least this cluster here, are high density, but these are low density, so They're not going anywhere, even if they were maxed out, which they are not. Maybe I can start dumping some cash. I'll do that while I'm cutting some time off here. You don't need to watch that. What is this? How is this going? Got a little bit of warning. Not enough freight customers. We need medium wealth commercial. You mean this one basketball court over here isn't doing exactly what you need it to do? Why am I not surprised? I have this huge soccer field, an enormous range. Let's get something naturey. What about here? Try and just cut down some crummy houses. There we go. So hopefully these here will upgrade. Yep, we've got medium wealth. These should grow up to be medium wealth buildings too, which is good. That one. So yeah, I've only got 2 of the medium wealth buildings anyhow. Let's see. Get rid of that. Let's check our levels here. Oh, we're still running about pardon me. We are still running about a megawatt excess. Still got 9.7 kilogallons. Plenty of room for trash. Oh, I take that back. Starting to run out of cans here. Waste is covered. Still need a fire depot. Clinics are good. In that we have one instead of not having one. Some more medium wealth houses being built. There's another siren in real life coming down the street, which doesn't surprise me at all. No industrial demand. That's exactly what I like. Well, when I started out, I thought I was going to be a little more hard-pressed to get population up. Or rather, that it was going to be easier to get population up to that arbitrary number of 20,000 or 50,000 people that I set. But, judging on this, yeah, it's dropping precipitously. Look, we're at half. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's all these medium wealth buildings eating into our population. So I could just have the boonies, maybe way out here, drop just strip housing after strip housing after strip housing area, but I don't like to do that. I like to start off with an area, develop it, and then move on to another. So we may just have to stay small. I'm not typically the most creative person with street layout, so it tends to be very regimented. But, you know, that's just how it works out. Look at this. Yep. Small fire. Got some dummy. Over here. Fire, help! Help me! If I remember correctly, maybe in SimCity 2000 you could delete buildings or plots of land that were on fire. Don't quote me on that, but it certainly is a possibility. Maybe I'm thinking The Sims. In version 1.1 or 1.0, you could delete things that were on fire instead of having your entire house built down, killing all of the people inside. You know, that's a very heartwarming... Who's this? Oh, we've got some kids here. It's a very heartwarming image. A little bit wooden there, skateboarders. Skateboarders I know in real life are quite flexible and animated. Not so stiff, especially when they land on their crotches or have their legs fold up beneath them while they're doing funky ollie flips or whatever the hell they call those things. Let's see. We've got a pond. Got some people patronizing the pond, enjoying themselves, which is nice. House being set up in the background. Let's get a little bit more. Oh, that's much better. I know that you can speckle. Oh, what is this? Am I in a building? Is that what it is? No. Water tower. There it is. I know that you can have tree-lined streets, something like that. Why does this look like a soccer ball? Oh, whoa. Oop. I know you can have tree-lined streets, and sometimes those look really nice, but I'm not at that point where I care too much about the finer details. We're getting the big picture going here. The schools are still full, which is just regrettable. We need the cash to... We're gonna up some taxes here. We need some cash to get a fire department down because this fire that is still raging, which is bad. We want to keep that from not raging. Population has yet to really recover. Still running at about half of what we were in February. So maybe I will just build some tract housing after the fire depot. Ah, look at this. As I'm saving up for a fire depot, got another fire that is starting to burn out of control. Low-cost businesses. Wilston's finest insulation. Is insulation that flammable? I hope not. What is this? Penultimate taco. That's a spicy taco. Wah, wah. What's this? I got some rubble. Yes. A building. Where the fuck? Oh, there's another one. On fire. Tar and goo supplies. Well, that makes sense if that's on fire. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, we are moments away from a fire department, which is the best possible time to be away from a fire department because we have a little bit of an inferno going on along the outskirts of town. I'm glad that fire doesn't travel along streets like it did in a game like SimCity 2000. I never played SimCity 4, which is probably makes me a horrible person, but there's only so much I can do about that right now. I'm in a Windows 7 world. I have yet to upgrade to Windows 8. My understanding about Windows 4 is that it requires XP, and it is a little bit cumbersome to get working on a newer operating system, so I'm not too interested in going back to try and figure that out. Look at this. Perfect time. We have fire department funds. Let's get this station down right now. I know it'll still take a while to have people jump in here to work, which, although I like the idea that a building isn't immediately stocked with qualified personnel, right now I'd really like to have that qualified personnel go ahead and save these buildings, because that's money and happiness. Okay, well, as I say that, get the hell off my... We have 3 things of rubble. 3 little plots of rubble. Oh, look! Yes! Fire station, please come out here. Losing industry. Luckily, these aren't hazmat fires. I don't need to click that. It's going to tell me to put a fire bell and some extra fire trucks. I have 124 simoleons. I'm not going to have the money to do that. Shop. This looks like the anonymous face. That's peculiar. Mid-cost co. Instead of low-cost co? Alright. Purple house. I like purple. Let's see what else we've got. Haven't had any cash deposited yet. Our population is still hovering around 1,400. Another siren in real life. Hopefully you can't hear that, but no guarantees. Let's see. Clinic. Yes, I know. Fire department. I know the internet cookies. No, I no longer owe the internet cookies.